Hi, today we're going to be talking about a very serious issue that is facing America today, and that is the sexual assault against women. I remember a time when I was on vacation about 2 years ago, and I was actually, I was having a great time. We had gone about 4 or 5 days, and then on that last day, we got a call, and the news came in that one of our very close relatives had been sexually assaulted by 2 men. And I just remember the pain and the anguish that I felt when I heard that. It really tore me up inside. And the months that followed were just court dates upon court dates trying to get justice, and no justice was ever found. And it's a huge problem in America. 17.7 million American women have been the victim of an attempted or completed sexual assault. 1 out of every 6 women in America has been the victim of a sexual assault. And those numbers are just astounding. That is so many women. 9 out of every 10 rape victims are female. And 15% of sexual assaults and rape victims are under the age of 12. So if you think about 15% of 17.7 million, that is a lot of children that are never having the chance to have a healthy, successful life because of the trauma that they're dealing with. A lot of these crimes, they never even get reported. 60% of the rapes, they go unreported. There is no justice for a crime that's never reported. 6% of rapists spend a day in jail. 6%. So 94% of rapists are out there on the streets right now with no punishment at all. Just walking the streets. So even in the 39% that are reported, there's only a 16.3% chance that the rapist will go to jail. So even the ones that are reported, it's not taken seriously enough, and the crimes, the punishment definitely doesn't match the crime. So we need to do something about this, and we need to do it fast, because 15 of 16 sexual assailants walk free. 15 out of 16. So, if we don't do anything about this problem, it could have dramatic effects for how our children grow up in America. There are several things that we can do to try and prevent this. If you're going to a party or you're going to be in a dangerous situation, you need to trust your instincts, and you don't ever want to pick up a drink that you've left unattended, and you never want to accept a drink from someone that you don't know because it may have been drugged. Most of the time that these crimes happen, they actually occur, and the assailant is someone that the victim knows. So 2/3 of the time, the victim knows the assailant. So it's not always just a stranger that you're not going to know. You always have to be on guard. So if you're on guard and you trust your instincts, you're going to dramatically reduce the chance that this could happen to you. But if we don't ever do anything about this problem, people will the women that this happens to, they will have horrible side effects. I've actually got some of the side effects here. Victims that are sexually assaulted, they're 3 times more likely to suffer from depression. 3 times more likely. They're 6 times more likely to suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder. They're 13 times more likely to abuse alcohol, and 26 times more likely to abuse drugs. So that problem creates a problem in itself. The problem of being assaulted creates drug problems, it creates alcohol problems, it creates depression. It affects so many women in America. And if that's not bad enough, if a woman is a victim of sexual assault, she is going to be 4 times more likely to contemplate suicide. And killing yourself is never going to solve anything. It's just a sad and tragic event that can happen. So we really need to do something about this. We really do. And if this happens to you or someone you know, then you have to go tell someone. You have to do something about it. You have to get justice for yourself. And there are several ways to do that. You can go to the hospital, 24 to 48 hours after it happens. You can actually get a DNA test, and the chance for conviction is going to be much higher. So there are ways to prevent this and to stop this, and if we can do it, we can make America a safer place for women. We need to increase the penalties against these violent crimes that happen, and we cannot have 15 out of 16 assailants walk free. It is not right. We have to do something about this, and I know that the people in America will stand up, and we can do something about this and change the way that America is today. I know that we can make this a safer place for our wives and our children. Thank you very much.